Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
This PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more updates, like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can also leave a comment after watching or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number, which is 0277-128-777. Thank you.
And joined us to be. I am using this medium to invite Parliament and by extension, the Right Honourable Speaker of Parliament to institute a probe into the Cecilia Dapaah cash saga. I have a feeling EOCO is not telling us the truth. And I can say with certainty that EOCO has also become the headquarters of corruption. There is a need to investigate what happened between these two institutions under the executive. These two institutions, EOCO and Special Prosecutor, are both under the Attorney General's office. And so to have EOCO being handed over the file to investigate this under money laundering, which comes under them, and to have EOCO come back and forth and later tell us that, well, they couldn't do anything about it, if you ask me, is mind-boggling. And as a citizen and not a spectator, I would ask for an inquest. I would ask the Right Honourable Speaker and by extension Parliament to institute a probe. That is the only way we'll get to know. There are a lot of things that are going on within EOCO that some of us find very unfortunate. And probably when these things begin to unfold, maybe if the Speaker is minded to give an extended terms of reference. I mean, this is not to say I know what is going to happen, but if the Speaker would do this, I believe that we are going to have Ghanaians come out and tell the committee, if there is a bipartisan probe, the committee, what they know. And I can say with certainty that the boss of EOCO is not telling Ghanaians the truth. She's telling Ghanaians half truth. And she knows I know that she's telling Ghanaians half truth. She needs to come out to tell Ghanaians what actually happened to the money that we are discussing at the moment between herself and the Special Prosecutor. And I tend to think that the Special Prosecutor might have done what is under their domain. But if you ask me, I would say that EOCO is not telling us the truth. And so let's see what if Parliament is going to get involved. And once again, like I said, I am Adam Bonah, and I am a citizen of this country, a citizen of Ghana. I'm not a spectator, as the president enjoined us to be some time ago. Thank you very much.
Well, the OSP waded into the matter. EOCO also got a hold of the ball. It would appear that they are passing it in about 5 minutes. Doc, good morning to you. Hope you're well.
Yes, good morning. I'm well. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on the program. We just played that clip of yours where you came to us as a fellow citizen and not a spectator. You say Parliament must wade into the Cecilia Dapaah saga. Why do you say that? Do you not believe that the CID, who now has been given the ball, if you will, can take over?
Well, good morning to your listeners. I sense, I can smell some rot, that has taken place. And until such a time that state organizations and individuals who have been put at the helms of affairs of these organizations begin to be afraid or begin to respect the laws, it is going to be very difficult for any organization to be trusted in dealing with some of these matters. And I say so because we are aware that there's been back and forth with regards to the Special Prosecutor's Office and the Organized Crime Office.
That's right.
I.e. Madam Tiwa, where at one point, Special Prosecutor says, I don't have the mandate when it comes to money, laundering money. And so gives the file, the docket to EOCO. Eventually, Special Prosecutor then acted as a whistleblower to come out and tell us that, you know what, this money, it looks like something as this whole thing is finished. And EOCO comes out to say, well, The docket you gave us didn't contain anything. There were no adverse findings, so we couldn't do anything. Therefore, we are bringing you back your file or docket. Then quickly, special prosecutor comes back to say, you are lying. You gave us the file long ago. You gave us the file long ago, so stop lying to the general public. Subsequently, we haven't heard from EOCO coming back to say, to rebut and let us know whether what, the rebuttal from special prosecutor is true. But like I'm saying, Mami Atiwa should come out and tell Ghanaians that she's lying, she has lied. She needs to be very honest and truthful to Ghanaians. I am not asking an inquest as to whether Cecilia Dapaah is guilty or not. That is not my interest. My interest is for these state institutions that are funded by public money, by our taxes, to do this to us. I think it is it's one too many. First of all, Parliament should go into it and find out whether these state institutions, i.e. Special Prosecutor EOCO, individuals within these state institutions, what did they do to allow this whole thing to go the way it's gone? Is it that they themselves connived, some of them connived and they knew what they were doing? We will get to know when this thing is done and is televised. Or the act that established the special prosecutor, as they keep saying that their act does not give them a certain power to do A, B, C, D. And therefore, they couldn't have done much. That is why. And therefore, their recommendation, if there is a probe, would actually highlight what must be done in terms of recommendations to strengthen these organizations. Then if there are sanctions for those who acted as accomplices, the sanctions would let us know. And the beautiful thing about a parliamentary probe is that when it is televised, what happens is that me and you, the media, TV3 will be there, 3FM will be there. We will watch it in our rooms and in our cars.
That's right.
Therefore, by the time the report comes, we would have made our own informed decisions. So I am asking that it should be done because it has become one too many. One too many because we had these missing Takrady girls. Madam Tiwa contradicted herself.
That's right.
And you know what? No inquest has been conducted. Yes, we are told those who kidnapped and killed these girls were caught and prosecuted.
Indeed.
But what role did state and state officials play that led to the death of these girls? And you know that if it amounts to negligence or dereliction, they just decided to look elsewhere. We should have conducted. Nothing has happened. This is also come on, and there are so many of them. And so mine is that we need to come clear so that one day, if individuals are appointed to head state institutions, they know that at the end of the day, you are accountable and you'll be responsible if, things go well and things don't go well.
Well, Doc, before I let you off the phone in a minute or so, just with your security analyst lens, are you seeing something that the people of Ghana should be concerned about? Is there something that maybe you say has fallen by the wayside that we're not paying particular attention to as far as security is concerned?
Well, I don't usually do. I hardly, apart from you guys calling me to talk about issues of national interest, security matters, I don't usually come out to do this. Anytime you see me coming out to do this, then obviously, that I might be privy to something. And therefore, I think that we can't just sit aloof and watch, because I can see the special prosecutor being called left and right. EOCO is lying here and there. And therefore, if, we are going to put a petition together and sign it off and send it to the Speaker's office, send it to Parliament, hoping that a probe will be instituted. And so I wouldn't want to prejudice whatever is going to happen. But like I told you, obviously, if you are a butcher, like I always say, you don't fear blood and you don't fear knives. So for me, let this thing be done so that we will know who are the accomplices and who are the people who are doing the cover-up. So that, we will all go home and know that, well, we still have a state called Ghana and we have a parliament we can depend on.
Absolutely. Dr. Adam Bonah, security analyst, we're so grateful for your time this morning, and we all watch this space very, very keenly indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, Dr. Adam Bonah, security analyst, he says Parliament should wade into this matter so that you and I can watch in our homes, listen in our cars, and see exactly what needs to be seen. Do you support this call? Do engage with us on our social media. Hashtag is 3FM.
Thank you for staying tuned. PENDREAM TV really appreciate your time. Please, if you have not yet subscribed as a new member, please do so for us. Hit the notification bell, like, and also share to other members to watch as well. Thank you.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Now so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.